This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Okwade and this is Africa Now. UN investigators are looking into claims of mass graves containing the bodies of migrants at a trafficking hub in Libya, according to a report released on Monday that also detailed rape, murder and torture occurrences. Libya is a key transit hub for Africans trying to make the treacherous trek over the Mediterranean to Europe, but many end up enslaved or forced into prostitution by militia and traffickers. The mission's report also expressed worries about hidden jails reportedly maintained by opposing armed groups, which might jeopardize the country's democratic transition. Tunisia's parliament will hold 2 full sessions this week, the speaker said on Monday, to consider revoking President Kais Saied's move towards a new constitution and one-man rule. The sessions will be the first by the suspended chamber since Saied seized most executive powers last July and present the biggest direct challenge to the legitimacy of Saied's actions. In response to the planned session, Saied said, and I quote, "Whoever wants to go back is delusional. Let them meet in a spaceship." Zimbabwe's long-delayed parliamentary by-election was won by the leading opposition party, the Citizens Coalition for Change, led by Nelson Chamisa. CCC won the majority in Saturday's elections with 19 out of the 28 National Assembly seats. The parliamentary and local government by-elections are seen as a preview of next year's presidential election. The opposition is hoping to dislodge ZANU-PF, which has been in power since Zimbabwe's independence in 1980. Now, South Sudan's President Salva Kiir has issued a directive to declassify intelligence reports on how the country's long-running civil war began. President Kiir said all those found culpable of offenses by the released materials will be granted presidential pardon. According to the president, the declassification is expected to help in the process of national reconciliation and healing. The Democratic Republic of Congo's army says Rwandan soldiers backed M23 rebels during an attack on Monday near its border with Rwanda and Uganda. The DR Congo's army said it had captured 2 Rwandan soldiers involved in the attack and presented them at a press conference. But in a rejoinder, the governor of Rwanda's Western Province said the Rwandan army was not by any means involved in the belligerent activities in Congo. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. Business and more coming your way after the break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back in business. Milma 1, the well in the Lamu Basin of Kenya's Indian Ocean coast, recently touted as the country's first offshore oil strike, is commercially unviable. Results of the exploration released by Italian energy group Eni showed that the well proved non-viable and was to be plugged and abandoned after it failed to hit commercial oil reserves. The result has dealt a blow to Kenya's hope of being a commercial offshore oil-producing country. A landmark deal which will see the return of millions of dollars of public funds, allegedly stolen by 2 of Kenya's richest men, was signed by the governments of Kenya and Jersey in London. The duo were accused of economic crimes that included a deal with Finnish firm to construct a power station near Mombasa, Kenya's second largest city, and taking millions of pounds in kickbacks from British, Norwegian and German engineering firms, as well as a US communications giant. The funds will be used to purchase life-saving COVID-19 equipment. Teachers demanding pay rises and back pay in Cameroon say they are halting their strike action 5 weeks after it began, calling it a temporary truce with the government. Some in the country had gone as long as 9 years without pay. Primary school teachers said they want a raise from $150 per month to at least $400, and secondary school teachers want a raise from $400 to at least $800. A South African court on Monday granted Inlala Lux Damini a 1,500 rand bail in his housebreaking and malicious damage to property case. Damini is a man known as the pioneer of Operation Dudula, which means drive back in the Zulu language. Magistrate Ruby Mathis also ordered him to surrender his passport and stop communicating with the case complainants. The 16 border riders arrested over the sexual assault of a female diplomat in Nairobi have been released after the Director of Public Prosecution said no case has been disclosed against them. The prime suspect in the gender violence case, who was arrested a fortnight ago near the Tanzania border after evading arrest through a sewer duct in Nairobi, will however be charged with molestation, the DPP said. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, to visit our website at www.TOS TVNetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. To stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Okwade. Thanks for watching.